Welcome back, gentlemen. Take a seat, take a breath. This is the Gentleman Podcast. I'm your host, Cubes, and beside me, as always, is the wonderful Charlotte.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to be back. Today, we're going to talk about something real, something every man faces.
Yes, today we're talking about rejection and failure. Two words that can hurt, two words that every man will meet in life.
And two words that can grow you if you handle them like a gentleman.
Let's start simple. Rejection means someone or something said no to you. A woman, a job, a dream, a plan.
And failure means you tried, but it didn't work out. Maybe you missed a goal. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you fell.
But here's the truth. Rejection and failure are not the end. They're teachers. They are quiet, powerful lessons in disguise.
Yes, a gentleman learns from every no. He doesn't let it destroy him. He lets it shape him.
Exactly. He says, what can I learn from this? Instead of why me?
And that one question changes everything.
Let's be honest. Rejection hurts. It touches your pride. It makes you doubt yourself. It makes you feel small.
That's normal, though. You're human. Even the calmest, strongest men feel pain when they're told no.
The key is not to hide the pain, but to handle it with grace. A gentleman feels the emotion, but he doesn't let it rule him.
He takes time to breathe, to think, to heal. He doesn't chase what rejected him. He doesn't argue or beg. He walks away with peace.
Because dignity is strength. A gentleman keeps his dignity even in disappointment.
Let's start with one kind of rejection that really hurts. Romantic rejection. When a woman says no.
Ah, yes, that one can crush your heart. But remember, a no is not an insult. It's just honesty.
Exactly. And gentlemen respect honesty, even when it's not what they wanted to hear.
If a woman says no, say thank you. Thank her for her honesty. Don't push, don't guilt, don't argue.
That shows class, and women notice that kind of maturity.
Yes, a true gentleman accepts rejection with a calm smile because he knows forcing something never creates love.
And sometimes rejection is protection. It saves you from something that wasn't meant for you.
That's wisdom right there. Gentlemen, when someone walks away, let them. What's meant for you will never need chasing. Now let's talk about failure, because failure can be your best teacher if you let it.
Yes, failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to success.
Every man who achieved something great has failed. They just didn't stop. They learned, adjusted, and kept going.
A gentleman doesn't hide from failure. He faces it. He studies it. He asks, what went wrong and how can I do better next time?
Exactly. That's the difference between boys and men. A boy gives up. A man grows up.
And every time he rises after a fall, he becomes stronger, calmer, wiser.
Let's talk about how to react when life says no.
Yes, because your reaction shows your character.
Here are 3 simple steps. Step 1, don't react fast. Pause, breathe, let your emotions settle. Step 2, reflect. Ask yourself what happened without blaming anyone. Step 3, respond with grace. Speak calmly. Walk away kindly. Plan your next step with clarity.
That's so important. Because a gentleman doesn't lose himself when things go wrong. He stays composed.
Exactly. The world may be loud, but a gentleman stays quiet inside.
Cubes, can I say something important?
Yeah. Shoot, Char.
Rejection and failure don't define you. They refine you.
That's a beautiful truth. A gentleman doesn't measure himself by one bad day. He looks at the bigger picture.
He knows life is long. He knows every no and every fall are steps toward a better version of himself.
Yes. When you see rejection as redirection, life starts to make sense.
Exactly. Sometimes a door closes because a better one is waiting.
So, gentlemen, never let failure make you bitter. Let it make you better.
Let's talk about healing, because rejection and failure can leave scars.
They can. And a gentleman heals with peace, not pride.
He gives himself time. He doesn't rush to prove anything. He doesn't chase distraction. He sits with himself, learns, and rebuilds.
He takes walks. He prays or meditates. He writes his thoughts down. He talks to someone wise.
He remembers that pain doesn't mean weakness. It means growth.
That's right, and the best healing comes from gratitude. Being thankful even for the things that didn't go as planned.
Because gratitude turns wounds into wisdom.
And that, my friend, is how you rise with grace. All right, gentlemen, let's practice something together. Think of a moment when you were rejected or failed. Maybe a girl didn't text back. Maybe a plan collapsed. Maybe you felt embarrassed. Now take a breath. Say to yourself, that moment taught me something. Say it again. That moment taught me something.
Yes, every no has a message. Every failure hides a gift.
A gentleman doesn't fight the lesson. He listens for it.
What happens after failure, Cubes? What does a gentleman do next?
He rebuilds. Slowly, calmly, wisely. He doesn't give up. He plans again, but smarter. He learns from what went wrong.
And he keeps his heart open. Even after rejection, he doesn't let pain make him cold.
Yes, a gentleman knows that love, success, peace, they all come to those who stay kind even after pain.
Because kindness after pain is real strength.
So true, and that's what makes a man stand out. That's what makes him a gentleman.
Let's talk about failure in work or dreams, because that's another kind of pain.
Yes, when you work hard and still fail, it hurts deeply. But a gentleman doesn't quit. He uses failure as feedback.
Working hard shapes a man.
Exactly, he doesn't compare himself to others. He runs his own race.
Because every great man you know, every inventor, every leader, every artist, they all failed many times before they succeeded.
Yes, failure is not the end of your story. It's the start of your strength.
That's powerful. Can I share something from a woman's point of view?
Please do.
When a man handles rejection or failure with calm and grace, it's very attractive. It shows maturity. It shows he respects himself. Women notice how a man reacts when things don't go his way. If he stays kind, if he keeps his peace, that's rare, and that's what makes him stand out.
That's so true. A gentleman earns respect not just by success, but by how he handles loss.
Exactly. So, gentlemen, remember, how you act in hard times defines how people see you.
Let's look at the bright side. Rejection and failure can grow you in beautiful ways.
Yes, they teach humility, patience, and gratitude. They help you know who you really are.
They also teach you how to appreciate success when it comes, because you've tasted loss.
And you learn that life doesn't always go your way, and that's okay.
That calm acceptance, that's the mark of a true gentleman. Let's review today's talk. Rejection and failure happen to everyone. A gentleman accepts them with calm and grace. He doesn't blame or chase. He learns. He reflects and rebuilds. He stays kind, even after pain. He uses every no as a step toward yes.
That's a beautiful summary. And I want to add, you are not your failures. You are how you rise after them.
Exactly, because a gentleman always rises. Here's your practice for this week, gentlemen. Write down one recent rejection or failure, then write one thing it taught you, just one.
That's such a good habit. It turns pain into wisdom. It helps you grow instead of staying stuck.
Yes, and remember, you're not alone in this journey. Every man who became great started where you are now.
So keep going, keep learning, keep your heart soft and your mind strong.
Well, that's it for today, gentlemen. We talked about pain, but we also talked about power, the quiet power that comes from peace, patience, and humility.
Next time, we'll go even deeper. We'll talk about how a gentleman speaks, how to use your words with calm confidence.
Yes, that's episode 3, The Gentle Art of Communication. It's going to be special.
So stay with us, stay growing, stay becoming the man you were made to be. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Stay calm, stay kind, stay true, stay a gentleman.